戻り申し伝えていませんでした。
東京へようこそ。いらっしゃいませ。
I lived in Tokyo for 19 years. In a word, it's different. Today, I'm going to try and shed some light as to why that is, and share a small slice of the city I love. And this is your traditional Japanese ramen experience. Press what you want. Some extra chowshu. Pay. Credit card. Slap your card in there. Receipt will come out here, as will the ticket. Easy as that. The secret to Japanese ramen is the broth, typically made of simmering pork bones, chicken, vegetables, and sometimes seafood for many hours, if not days, in a large kettle.
一輪が終わりましたら前のこのボタンでお呼びください。
わかりました。The slow cooking process extracts flavors, collagen, and gelatin from the ingredients, resulting in a rich and flavorful broth. Add some freshly made wheat flour, braised pork belly, bamboo shoots, nori or seaweed, green onions, and bam! Japanese comfort food that lets you know you're home. It's good stuff. For most tourists, Tokyo is a mix of cultural extremism smashed together with collectivism and conformity. To see the perfect example of the former, one need only head to Harajuku for the perfect example of extreme style and excellence in Japanese fashion design. I stopped by on a weekday. It was still quite crowded with tourists, but lacked the Harajuku girls that typically gather here on weekends. Pro tip, arrive after 5 p.m. and stop by one of our favorite restaurants in the area, the Tap Room. They feature their own craft Baird beer and serve up tasty yakitori style cuisine. One of the things about Japan that can be difficult for Westerners to understand is the concept of cultural collectivism and conformity. Traditional Japanese cultural value always places importance on the group over the individual. At first appearance, it might make you think, wow, Japanese people are so polite. And that is generally true. But for any Westerner who chooses to move and live here, Japanese culture and its expectations can be very difficult to adapt to. These norms were heavily influenced by the country's feudalistic history, which emphasized loyalty to one's lord and adherence to social roles. Also, remember that from 1635 till around the 1850s, During the Tokugawa shogunate, Japan was an isolationist nation. During this period, Japan continued to develop and strengthen its homogeneous society, strong cultural norms, and values. Strolling through Meiji Jingu's shrine will give you a glimpse of that depth of history. Here is where you can cleanse yourself and prepare to receive the blessings by washing your hands and rinsing your mouth. Another interesting thing about these entrances is you never step on the top step of this entrance. It's considered bad luck. Today just happens to also be a national holiday that celebrates what they commonly refer to as Hatachi, or the coming of age day. You'll see the women dressed in these beautiful kimonos and the young men typically in suits. And the beginning for them as adults. It's a really cool thing, and you'll see them out at the bars later. Because we're still very close to the new year, there are a lot of folks who come here to say their prayers and ask for blessings. Normally the steps here are not covered, they're open, and you can get all the way up to the doors there. Here you can see larger boxes just there. Normally they would be up at the doorway, but that sort of trough behind is for when they get too crowded and people just start throwing their money over the shoulders of others, which is common, especially on New Year's Eve. I would wager a guess that these gentlemen are all from the same company or organization, and they're coming together to make and receive their blessings for the coming year, for the prosperity of the company. These are Emma. They're prayer boards. You can buy a board, write on it, and then attach it. And then as one exits the shrine, it again is customary to turn and bow to the gods. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.